Hey, yeah, you may have noticed that I'm not in my natural environment. That's because I'm at a shopping mall, and I'm in the food court of said shopping mall. And as you can see, said food court is as quiet as a tomb. It is completely dead in here. The shopping mall, that great institution of modern Western capitalist culture, is dying. And honestly, good riddance. The shopping mall has brought carnage to our beautiful urban downtowns and is now dying of its own gluttony. And as you can see, that death is slow. So we have created this imitation of a city without a city. And we have set it well back from humanity behind a sea of asphalt, the parking lot. And it has died. But as I said, it's a very slow death. And it's going to take a few more years before the shopping mall finally goes to sit next to the Stegosaurus as part of the vanished, lost world that we no longer need. Yeah. But while the shopping mall is dying of its own, well, greed, gluttony, artificiality, superficiality, and general all-round nastiness, what are we going to replace it with? Our downtowns are, of course, a complete shambles, having been ravaged by, again, unrestricted capitalism, which means that there isn't much left in terms of resources for actually fixing the problem. How are we going to fill the void left by this great desolation, finally dying of itself? How indeed? The answer, of course, is we don't know. How do you fix the problem of the death of the shopping mall as an institution? How do you compensate for that? How do you make it better? How do you revitalize cities when the shopping malls that have murdered those cities are themselves consumed by their own, and I'll say it again, gluttony? But what are we supposed to do with this endless sea of now empty stores, surrounded as it is by an ocean of parking lot that allows nothing to grow and turns the simplest rainstorm into a flood problem? What are we supposed to do with all of this desolation? And it's not as though this is all going to just go away on its own. We need to actually do something about it. That's not to say that there aren't still people coming in, but it's a far cry from its heyday when the shopping mall was indeed king. Today, the shopping mall is a titanosaur stumbling through the ruins of a vanished Cretaceous and looking upon the modern era with confusion, trepidation, and dread, knowing that it's over. The age of the dinosaurs is gone, the age of the titans is gone, and it is the little scurrying people that are going to come out and inherit the earth from the shopping malls. Roar. In the midst of this great desolation, there are a very few functioning businesses that keep the mall open for now. But in the meantime, it is becoming apparent that this is now a waste of what was once a beautiful cow pasture. And yes, I remember when, bear with me now, I remember when this, stiff door, needs maintenance. I remember when all this was indeed cow pasture. This was cows as far as the eye could see. I miss those days. The shopping mall was a product of a specific era in history, and that era is over. And the shopping mall, well, as I said, it's a titanosaur stumbling along the edge of a crater rim. Yeah.